Hey guys, welcome in. Ghost Cinnamon Toast and Ghost Records. There's Crimson Ghost. There's lots of ghosts in this category. Well, Bishy, my my doohickey isn't the right angle here. I'm gonna start with that Digital Underground because I saw that was the um, one that was on there on the top of the list. Thank you guys. If anybody here bought stuff before the show, I appreciate that. I'm just going to do the pre bids tonight. And then I'm going to ask everybody that's here if they want to go over to the room with the 8 tracks and scan the shelves or the stacks. I added to the stacks what I had in my last 8 track show. But if you saw the stuff during the last 8 track show, there's not going to be too awful much different than what was ever there the last time. But if anybody's interested in that, after I do the stuff that has pre bids and requests for the cassettes that are pre listed, I'll go over there and see if anybody wants any 8 tracks. But you're going to have to tell me whether you want to or not after I'm done, because if nobody says they want to, then I would just call it a night. I'm going to start with everything that has pre bids, starting with the Digital Underground Body Hat Syndrome. And then go down the list according to Bishy if she's feeding them to me, and if not, I'll just I don't know, figure them out. For next Friday's show, if I can get everything together, I'm gonna do some lots and some single stuff, but some lots of 5, 10 tapes, some blanks and stuff. Um, that's the plan anyway. So Digital Underground, Body Hat Syndrome, sealed, no cutouts. That one's running. And then Bishy says we're going to do Bush next. Thank you, Cold. How many 8 tracks did you buy today, Cold? Your wife collects 8 tracks? Uh, your, yeah, you don't have to feel that way. I honestly tuned in to see what would happen with the testing of them. Um, but then I hung out. I was like 4 minutes late or something. And Bishy had to remind me, and by the time I got in there, everybody was telling him to stop testing them. So nice condition on the bush, no cutouts or anything. I'm gonna run it. It's running. Yeah. I gotta say at least 75 to 85% will pop the first time you use them when they get to the splice. Oh, and he had some good ones too. Thank you, be on leftovers. Well, I don't. He had a title like he must be into records or something, and I don't know how old he is, but yeah, if there's people that have no clue, but even if the even if the track switch is nowhere near the top, you unless you got new pads on it, it's going to sound like shit. Did it eat it bad? Did it like get sucked into the machine, or did it just pop it? When I used to sell these with the 8 tracks, I would we'd refurbish them and have to fast forward every one, and I'd fast forward while I was packaging, and I had a player that would stop when it fast forward and stop at the track change, and I wouldn't notice sometimes, and when it would pop, sometimes it would get sucked around the cap stand, and that is a bitch. Getting in there with an X-Acto knife or something, if you can't pull it out, it's wound so tight, and it's like you have to try not to take the whole machine apart. So we have digits. Case or Hans or Han. No cutouts or anything. And that one is running. Yeah, people like those. I don't know. I was never that picky about the machine I had. But they're supposed to be real good ones. Thank you, Yorp. Saw several people were asking if you wanted to sell it. I don't even remember the guy's name to tell anybody who we're talking about if they weren't in there. Spin something. He said he was going to have more shows. Is the 8 track museum no more? Nice condition on that one. Fear live for the record. And that one is running. And bitch, she says we're going to do Heat Miser next. Thank you, Beyond Leftovers. This one does have a cutout or a saw cut in it, but it does not go through the case. And if anybody's into 8 tracks and is looking for some blanks, I added a bunch of blanks. Uh, Feel free to make offers on them. So look at that. It does not go through the case. The doesn't hit the J card. There's not even a hole in it. So that one is running. Thank you, Beyond, for the pre-bid. He decided not to be with us. And I knew about it. I obviously never went. I was way far away, but I remember reading about it before he was trying to open it, and then seeing the articles about it afterwards. I would probably need to go back and reread the articles if I had to write a 500-word essay on it because I can barely remember what day it is. This is another one that it's got a saw mark, but the cut doesn't go through the case even. Nice condition, it's sealed. And that is running. What happened to the museum after he died? Did he sell records and stuff too, or just 8 tracks? Thank you, Beyond. Little John is next. Just aren't loading real quick here. Scene boxing. Bishy, looky. They got a pre-bid button now on that side. That's the first time I've seen it. Do you see that on your end? No damage whatsoever. The shrink's all there. And that one's running. We'll see what happens if I after this one runs, if I push the button. Thank you, Cold Crush. Oh, cool. It sorts them. It puts them in order. That's wonderful. I wonder if it does it on the phone. Nope. Well, that's at least it's on that's cool. I've been bitching about that for a year and a half. I'm trying to get everybody else to bitch about it too. So the other little John, put your hood up. No, Bishy, if you want to tell me what the pre-bids are, uh, I'll gladly accept your help. Then I don't have to click the button or scroll on the wheel. So that is running. You don't get my ginormous Sharpie that's in the picture. Mm, I don't think so. Thank you, Beyond. Are they on here, Cold? Bishy, they changed this during my show. Like when I saw that, that was it just popped up. Now there's no way to search. There's not that many on there, so I can just scroll down. But now the search bar is gone. It's odd. Hey, Chip and Sissy. They got a pre-bid button now on the PC that sorts them. Nice condition, no cutouts, no drill holes. Still got the little hype sticker on there. And that one's running. No, thank you, York. I'm out in the middle of absolute nowhere. He's not the guy from Pittsburgh, is he? I know several years ago there was a guy in Pittsburgh that was supposed to have a ginormous record store, and he was trying to get rid of it, and apparently nobody wanted millions of records. Me too, Ohio. Actually, they had some at the store in town today. I saw on Facebook. Oh, I'm in the middle of nowhere in Pennsylvania. I've never been to Texas. I don't know that I've been west of the Mississippi. If I was, it was just over the river. Gary had a question. What was Gary's question? Am I? No, I'm never mean to Bishy. Yeah, I mean to Bishy a lot. Oh, I think he was talking to Cold. Gary wanted to know if that's the one Carl Hendricks bought. And if you're asking me if that was a question about the one in Pittsburgh, I have no idea. I can't remember what it was. I just remember there was one down there that was one of the only remaining stores in Pittsburgh, the record stores, and it was, I don't know, he had some ginormous warehouse and he had millions of them. No, Bishy was thinking maybe she wasn't needed now that I've got a pre-bid button. Bishy's here more for moral support than anything. All right, I'm gonna run these. They're still sealed. It's got all the original shrink. It's got the coupon sticker on there and everything. Nice tapes. 5 of them. And that is running on the Maxell XL2 5 pack of 90-minute tapes. Yeah, my emotional support taco is in the other room. Um, Thank you, Cold. Good deal on those. Here, Chip and Sissy, look. My screen. It looks so horribly dirty on the phone. Can't even see it. It's right there. You click it, like the search bar is gone, and you click it, and it sorts by pre-bids. Not linking it. What are we? Osmosis Jones. Did not see that name here. That's not where you go. Dang it. No, I'm just using Bishy, really. Well, I got my PC here beside me. I'm in my office room, I guess. But I usually have a laptop for my other shows. But it doesn't show up on the phone. It's just on the PC. Whoops, I didn't pin it. Skip and Sissy, did you see the flash sale button that they have now? Were you here the other night? No drill outs or anything. Osmosis Jones soundtrack. Hey, there is a belly button. Thank you, Beyond. Well, oh, if you click the pre-bid button again, the search comes back. You haven't seen the flash sale thingy. What do we? What do I have a bunch of? It's see, jet red. You want to do jet red? Anybody want a jet red tape? They're pretty scarce. See, you click on the product action button, and it comes up and said run as a flash sale. You can take a percentage off. Oh, there. I'm gonna do a flash sale on the jet red sealed tape, self-titled. 15 seconds, then click run. Then it pops up, and if anybody wants one for 60% off or whatever I clicked, but it's like, no, we don't want jet red. Beyond Leftovers said he'll take one. Thank you, Beyond. Yeah, I have to figure out how to use that and uh, actually sell some stuff. I ran something last night at my ephemera show for 90% off and nobody wanted it. So, you bought the one that was only 80% off. The first one I ran, nobody bought. But yeah, you got the smoking lady. I'm not a very good eye at photographs. I thought that was a pretty cool picture, and I sold a lot of those black Americana photos, and I thought that was a cool one. But apparently, you and me were the only ones. All right, paintings, destroy me, lover. Nope, if I look in the right box. All right. Nice condition on this one too. No damage. Nice shrink, and that is running. Thank you, guys. Your tism. If you've never been diagnosed, does that mean you're not on the spectrum? Oh, I keep forgetting to pin this stuff. Ping or severed head since the accident. There is a little crack right there in the case. I don't know. It is a spectrum. And that is running. Severed head since the accident. Nice condition, just a tiny little crack in the case. Butterfly's making spam tonight. So she said, it's been like a long time since I've had spam. And Butterfly has never made spam for me. Thank you, Beyond. Oh, maybe I'll be making my own spam. Here it is, the Flaming Lips. Nice condition. Still sealed. And that is running. Thank you for the pre-bid, Yorp. Thank you, Yorp. I think the last time I had spam, I had like eggs and stuff with like breakfast foods with it. But we can't afford eggs now. Flaming Lips. Oh my god, it's Flaming Lips. I'm gonna get some chickens so they can lay eggs and give us the bird flu. And that one is running. And thank you, Yorp, again. No saw marks or drill holes or anything. Bishy, you're gonna go down to Tennessee and you'll be surrounded by chickens and goats. You're like out in the middle of Tennessee. You're in the oh I wasn't trying to count. I wasn't trying to offend anyone other than Bishy. All right, this is a K-tel tape, I guess. It has K-tel um, on the back of it. Crucial wrap. It's got all those people. And that is running. Yes, I would be lost without Bishy. But I keep trying to pimp her out though too. Thank you, Cold. Do the Wayne's World soundtrack, Wayne's World 2. And it didn't hit it again. Oh, did you finish the sign, Bishy, for the tobacco card guy? What do you listen? What are you gonna stop listening to me for? There we go. Oh, Bishy, just tell him what he wants. Also contains YMCA by the Village People. And that is running. No drill holes or cutouts or anything. Price tag residue or something there. Thank you, Beyond. And we'll do Zoetrope Life of Crime next. Nice condition on that one too. And that is running. Welcome in. If you join me, we're just doing the pre-listed stuff that has pre-bids, and then I'll take requests if there's any after we get through the pre-bids. Thank you, Doss Coot. Is that all of them, Bishy? All right, for the people that are here, are there any requests from the pre-listed stuff that didn't have pre-bids? I don't know, Ghost. I think you won something or bid on something. I didn't know you weren't here. You won that, Ghost. Thank you, Doscoot. All right. So there's no requests for the pre-listed cassettes that are left. Does anybody want me to scan 8-track stacks? Your wants the one stack. They're in the other room. Okay, I can scan them. So I'll give my little spiel before I stand up and go over there. I'm gonna scan them slowly. If you see something you want, put it in the chat. Well, I didn't add probably any hip hop. There might be some funk in the R&B. We didn't scan that stuff. Um, all right. So tell me in the chat if there's something you want me to run. I'll put a little sticker on it, and then if you find a bunch you want, we'll work out some kind of bundle deal. Actually, I better clone the 8-track listing in there. Should have done that beforehand, I guess. But we'll go over there and I will scan the I'll scan the stack of rock that we didn't do the other day, and then I'll scan the R&B, soul, funk, disco, stack that I don't know the exact genre of. No, I didn't grab my sticky things. Make it easy. Okay, we're just gonna do this one stack of rock since Yorp saw all the rest of them the other day anyway. And then we'll go do the R&B. Oh, that's that canned heat. I moved that over. I saw somebody picked up a Born in the USA Springsteen for $8 earlier. What a good deal. All right, this is a mix of like R&B and soul type stuff. We didn't scan these the other day. Any striper. I don't think there's any striper 8 tracks out here. Don't remember seeing any. I know I've got some somewhere. Unfortunately, none of it's sorted. Except the stuff on the tables. little brick. Um, I've actually got that one sealed. A sealed copy. Um, Let me pull some of those out and pick out the nicest one for you. Okay, I got those three tapes. Um, I'll probably have more shows to some extent next week with the 8 track sorting them. Uh, and then I'll probably do the same thing. Just ask on Friday if anybody wants to come over here and go through them. I mean, I don't mind scanning them, but if I'm not going to sell a bunch of them, so I'm gonna go back over to the other room and stick this on the cradle and run these three. Chocolate milk. All right, I'm gonna put you down now and go back over for it. I believe I have a chocolate milk in the buy now too. Sealed. Um, uh, s- some. Yeah, I said the other day if I'm lotting up the ones, I'm starting mostly with the more poppy, easy listening, big band, stuff. Putting those in lots on eBay. If somebody sees a lot on eBay, they want me to run one of the bulk lots of 8 tracks. My username on there is the same. I can just sell it on here for the starting bid if nobody else has bid on it. Okay, so Yorp wanted Yorp wanted this one. So the Pearl is running. Oh, I don't have my envelopes, but she even told me to get them. Oh, Yorp got platinum. Wow, congratulations. I think you're the first one. Platinum. I don't even know what you have to spend to get it though, Vichy. Actually, that's depressing that he's I think the only platinum one because I think you only have to spend $400 and there's I would have thought there was people in that buy the ephemeral and stuff that would have spent more than that. I think that's the first one I've seen though. You get 20% off and 25% off and 30% off and $2 off your next $5 purchase. Five of those coupons and $1 off the next 50 things you buy that's over $4 or over. I got all sorts of good coupons in there. Ohio, I don't understand it. I think uh, it might be people using coupons or something because there's people that I think have to have spent more than $400. Okay. I think Miller, you requested these three, right? You wanted the sealed one rather than the unsealed one? Okay. I'm just gonna make a listing for it. Like I said, I think there's a chocolate milk that's sealed in the buy now if you're interested in that. Make an offer if you are. Um, I'm just gonna make a buy now listing for these. Just give me a second. All right, there you go, Miller. I don't understand how that could possibly be Ghost. Yeah, that's for all of them. Thank you, Miller. And if you're into 8 tracks, make sure you follow me on here. I've got hundreds of thousands of tapes to go through. Um, I've been having shows where I sort them. Uh, as, as long as you're not fighting with your wife. about the bank balance. Any hip hop cassettes? Well, the only cassettes I was running tonight are in the pre-listed stuff. I mean, well, Miller, if you want to add to your collection, give me a follow on here, and I'll be having lots of shows coming up. And what are you looking for? Do you collect everything, or you into the R&B stuff? Everything. Yeah, I mean that over there. I've been putting out the sorting the stuff and keeping the stuff out that's rock and pop and R&B, gospel. You're 200 away from gold. Yeah, I mean, Miller, if you want me to go back over, I can scan the other genres if you want. Um, when I asked, York was the only one that was real interested, and he only wanted one stack, and I think you come in afterwards. But I can go back over and scan more if you want. It's it's only been an hour. Oh, all right. I will go back over, and we'll scan some more. And if yeah, I'm not walking a mile away. My stickies are over there, Bishy. All right, if you have multiple people that are interested, I can make bundles like I did the other day. So they're not all $4 a piece. If you find a bunch you want, um, or we can run them one at a time and you can fight over them. But I'm gonna be quiet and I'm gonna scan. We're gonna go. I'll go up and down the rock. Those are rock for the most part, and then those are pop and soft rock. That's a stack of mixed stuff that somebody laminated the labels when they were brand new, and those tapes are all in immaculate condition. Um, and those are the R&B we just did. There's a bunch of sealed ones, but there's kind of no rhyme or reason to those. Canadian cart. Um, Probably not many. I've got a ton of them though. Like, I don't know, 15 years ago, I bought like the biggest collection in Canada, and but I'm a long way into getting to those. Um, I mean, there might be one here or there, but um, I don't have a bunch of them out here, but I do have a bunch. So I'm gonna just kind of pan up and down and try to use your text to talk if you can, if you're on your phone, uh, and tell me if you're interested in something as soon as you can, to make it easier for me to find if you want something. And I'm just gonna kind of be quiet and go slow. Nazareth. The one without the spine label is a Cars Candy O. Okay, I'll get the cars. Any money. Okay, yeah, yeah, now I see it. Got the Eddie money. Yeah, I can't pull them out now. I gotta wait until I set the phone down. The stacks are way too high. I can't do it one-handed. I'll make them crash. I'll bet you would. You're Bishy's probably rooting for it to happen. Got the Steve Miller. Uh, that's how you bought a mountain. Got the deep purple. Maybe. I was thinking you got a mountain that had a gummy roller. And it could have been somebody else too. I know somebody got some sort of mountain tape. Ambrosia, get that one. Molly Hatchet. Oops. Looking off to the side to see if there's another Molly Hatchet. And then this was the stack I started with, but I'll go down it again in case anybody missed it. Okay, got Ram Jam. Okay, now that was the more rocky ones. Uh, then I've got all these that are sort of pop and uh, soft rock, and can you hit the R&B? Um, we can, but that's what I was. Those three stacks that I showed earlier is all I had. I mean, that's sorted. Oh, I do have another stack. I do have one more other little stack that I didn't move over here because these stacks are real high. But I'll do these, and then I'll set the phone down and bring that other stack over. Or I think I can move it. Mr. Bishy. Okay, I can do that. right in front of me. Okay, getting the war. I don't know how that's to be avoided, or how do you prevent that ghost? Oh, jeez. Wild cards. I saw she asked if anybody wanted to play trivia instead. I thought about asking her if she's into Scrabble, but I don't think I'm too forgetful for trivia. Yeah, I don't have Scrabble with friends or words with friends or whatever because I don't have any friends. But I mean before you guys. And adding another game would be like I'd be getting my phone blowed up with notifications for me to take my turn. Okay, so that was the R&B, or what I classified as R&B, I guess. Um, so we're gonna move over here. Look at that. Move this box out of the way. And here's a little stack of sort of R&B type stuff. Oh, I'm sure there's Bee Gees over there. I think I've sold all the Kiss in my shows where I sort and do choice. I think every Kiss I've put up is sold so far, but I've been finding them here and there. Ohio players. Um, no, I think we looked at that one the day I sorted it. No, I got the Ohio players, but well, there's this stack here. Those. I've also got stacks of Elvis and four tracks and Christmas and jazz and soundtracks. You want all those Beatles bootlegs? or all the Beatles. Because there's that Beatles and that Beatles and all those Beatles bootlegs. Okay, let's bring these over here. Thanks for the offer, Cliff. I will check that in a little bit and accept it. Um, Feel free to keep making offers on this stuff. I just can't check it real easy when I'm panning around. So this is kind of a mix of stuff apparently, because there's like Ray Charles and Dionne Warwick. Your phone locked up. Okay. I don't know when it locked up. I got the Ohio Players 2 to 3 minutes ago. There was some Beatles bootlegs over there that we were kind of looking at. Ghost requested a Beatles Red Album. So this is kind of more popular stuff. Obviously, this stack here I think is supposed to be in the R&B. I don't know why it's over here. There's a Bee Gees Rare, Precious, and Beautiful Volume 2. I gotta find it, Your the Good Vibrations one. Pretty sure it's just the text. Most of those Warner Brothers and yeah, it's just the black, the white text. Didn't I? That one there. They're all the same. All those Warner Brother ones like that are they're just black with the words. Billy Swan. Which stack am I on even now? Billy Swan. I got okay. Getting Billy Swan after I get my little sticky things. Yeah, like that's what it would have looked like. That kind of case there. I was just trying to keep the pile from falling over. Welcome in. We're scanning stacks of 8 tracks. If there's something you want me to run or make a bundle, just let me know in the chat. I'll put a little tag on it. There's that BG Spirits Having Flown. And if you happen to be new here, if you touch the screen and go like that, it'll remove the chat, and then you can slide it back over. Yeah, it's some sort of. They're everywhere, Bishy. Okay, got the Evangelist soundtrack. More Carpenters, Bishy. More Carpenters. I don't think they, I don't think there's any. Are there Vince Gill 8 tracks? Oh, we just passed that somewhere. Okay, I do have a BG Spirits Having Fun. I'm got it marked. You have to wait, Chris. I I can't pull them out of there one handed. I'm not that talented. I'm just putting little post-its on it now. We got 6 or 7 rows or something like that to go. Yes. Columns. Stacks. There's- now I lost my place. Um, I did have a Rocky soundtrack over there. I don't know about horror though. This one I just went down. Um, I think so. I think it was original. How many Rockies were on 8 track? 3 of them. I think it was the original one. I think it's a black and white one. John K. Label the Bee Gees. I got the Bee Gees Spirits Having Flown. Is that the one? Or was there another one? There's a Here at Last Bee Gees. Oh, okay. I didn't even notice there was one there. Um, I'll I'll stick a label on it, but I'm guessing by the wear on that spine, the other one looks nicer. But I'll pull them both out of there. These people in this category actually pay attention, Bishy. They're not just here for my squeaky boots. There's a Bee Gees Children of the World. Yeah, there's a Canadian one. That Elvis in Hollywood. That's probably Canadian. And they do have Elvis stacks. Pull it out of there, it's on the top. So we got this is the last stack of these, and then I've got 3 stacks of really nice laminated labels that I'm gonna scan, and then I'll go over to the corner and check for the Rocky and the I'll scan the soundtracks and cast recording stacks. You see, these are laminated. They're immaculate. That one's dusty. But there's a few of them that have this stuff that forms from the adhesive that like bleeds through or something. But most of them are ridiculously nice. The guy that did them laminated them as soon as he bought them, and I think he only played them one time. There's a Robin Gibb. Yeah, I'll mark those. The neck. That's Nat Ghost. Well, there's 2 of them. But the little girls understands. It's a lot less common. All right, I'm gonna stick this down. And I'm gonna try to separate these and flip that pile around the column. Um, to see what these ones on the bottom are that are turned backwards. There's a 2 years on and a Cucumber Castle. BG's Tom Jones and Graham Nash. And those are in original sleeves. I don't, Robert. I no idea. I don't know whether he found a way to get the labels off of there and laminate them. They're like perfectly done. And he did it as soon as he bought them. You want the Robin Gibbs? And like, I have no idea that the lamination doesn't go beyond the label and it covers the entire thing. And if it hadn't been done immediately, I mean, it's pretty hard to find a label that doesn't have any sort of bubbling or at all, um, to even try it on. I mean, that Elvis, it looks like it's really nice, but tilted a little bit, it's got very slight bubbling. That's not a laminate one, the Elvis one. Okay, we're gonna close your eyes if you don't want to get sick. Actually, I might have sold that Rocky. We sell that Rocky the other day. I'm sure I have more, but if it's not here, no, it's there. Oh, we forgot one the other day. Oh no, we got the nicer grease sold the other day. So there's another Rocky too. But these are like soundtracks. Billy Jack. Got the Billy Jack. And I'll tag the Rocky and pull it out of there for whoever asks. And I mean, if you change your mind when you see what they look like, or if you change your mind, that's fine. Um, Bishy won't ban you. Speaking of banning people, Bishy, that person that you banned that one show come back. I didn't acknowledge his presence. So those are the soundtracks. Here's another little stack of soundtracks and cast recordings. And here's some little stack of jazz. There's one more stack of jazz. And after I come down this one, um, I'm gonna put the phone down and then grab all the ones you guys requested and take them into the other room, and we'll sort them out and make lots. I think Nazareth was the only one that two people requested. See if I have take that one while I'm here. Okay. So that's basically the extent, other than those sealed ones, that a lot of easy listening and stuff in them. Uh, that was you that wanted it, Ghost. I'm sure I can find you a Molly Hatchet at some point, Ghost. Let me put the sign. Signs. Okay, I'm gonna go over there. My slider doesn't work like Breeze didn't work. But there's 50% off the pads. If you guys haven't tried the pads and want to try them, thanks for the offer, Cliff. I accepted that. Give me a minute or so, and let me grab all those tapes, and then we'll divide them up on bring them back. be a siren that goes along with it, did she? Okay. Butterfly, did you take my pen? Yeah, I found it. Um, I don't know who asked for any of this stuff. You guys are going to tell me, and I'm going to divide them out into piles. There, um, I guess there's not going to be any fighting if somebody else wants that one. We're just going to go with who picked them because Ghost gave up his Nazareth or whatever, Molly Hatchet or whatever it was. I didn't know it was in there to begin with, Butterfly. I found it. Okay, where's that? Upstate asked for the Diodano and the Evangelist. Are those the only two that you ask for? Upstate. All right. I'll just do yours and get those out of the way. And you can leave, um, or you can hang out and listen to this enthralling conversation of me asking everybody else what they want. But you got those two. Do you want to see them? It's not. It's not real exciting after you buy the two he picks, or she. I guess it could be. You could be a woman. So give me just 1 second for each of these to. Whoops. Um, how about $7? And the more you pick, the better the deal is. When I do these scan things, if you pick a bunch, I can significantly lower the price. But so we got boy for a temporary listing, you got to fill in a lot of crap. Okay, there's Upstate. That's right, Ohio. Thank you, Upstate. Now you got a crown. Okay. So the next one in the pile is the Beatles. Was that Ghost? Okay, we got Ghost. I, when I put them up here, give me an emoji or something. So we have the Ohio players. Okay, make a little tag for you. And we have the Nazareth. Now we're Woody. And the Ram Jam, pretty rough label on that. And then the Molly Hatchet, everybody wanted to fight over. Not Ghost. That was Woody's. And the Ambrosia. Real nice label on that. Miller's. And the best of deep, whoops, the best of deep purple. That's Woody's. Steve Miller Band. That was Woody's. And the Cars, that was Yorp. That's what you said the first time I showed it to you, Yorp. Miller's at the Eddie Money. All right, we got two BG Spirits having flown. And they're both very nice, but the spine on the one is a little bit rough. So we'll do this one. Oofa? Does that mean it was yours back? Or did Miller say me to this one? Tepheus? Bag, whatever you said the other day, I Googled it. I I Googled whatever you were trying to say the other day and it come up with some Hungarian language results.
You're right to call me out on that. I apologize for the
Shut up,
Hungarian language
Google.
slip-up. That shouldn't have happened. Large language models like me are still under development, and sometimes unexpected things occur. My training data includes information in
Oh.
many languages, and occasionally I
Okay,
get confused
Google,
or
shut
pull
up.
from the wrong language set. I'm always learning and improving, and feedback like yours helps me get better.
Glad to know that the Google AI is listening at all times. All right. Billy Jack. Did somebody say whose that was? Woody. John K. Boy, you're picking all the crappy labels. The Rocky is it's not the soundtrack, it's the score. Well, I didn't want them to. And there's the war. And that's Miller. That used to belong to Brad Jones, and he had a label maker. Look how nice that is. Robin Gibb. Is that yours, Miller? No. It's the MIA person that requested a bunch of stuff. Yes, it's the MIA person. All right. Who picked the Randy Van warmers? Pick the top one, but not that one. Yes, not that one. You wanted the Robin Gibb. And that one. Why don't you want that one? I was gonna make you take it anyway. You're not gonna find a nicer one than that. How nice that is. I don't know how he did that. It seems like that would have been, I don't know, kind of a hassle. The Knack. That was Ghost. You apologizing for Ghost or for me, bitchy? And the Knack was Ghost too. All right. So we got upstates. The Rocky Bee Gees person is missing in action. Oh, so Ghost, you got 3 of them. My computer died. My computer died when Google started talking, I think. Just give me a sec to put these in. Oh, you gotta be kidding me. They used to have a flash listing, and apparently they took it away. Where you just put in real, like a title and a price. I can't see the chat, so I'm not intentionally ignoring anybody if they're talking to me. Okay, there you go, Ghost. Thank you, Ghost. Hey, Rag. When does the lots pop up? I gotta put them in manually, and it takes me a bit because I'm slow. There you go, Miller. I'll give you a deal and didn't make you pay for the one you didn't want. Hey, Rag. I can't see the chat. I'm making listings, not ignoring you on purpose. They used to have this button that was like it was like a lightning bolt, and you put in the real simple information like the title and the price and the shipping weight. But you can't do that. Did Miller leave? All right, I'm gonna make Woody's, and Miller can figure out where it's at when he comes back. It's so quiet. Maybe my music cut off. What else do you need? I just put in the shipping weight. Here we go. All right, Woody, there you go. Um, it was pinned to the bottom a second ago. You didn't buy it, so I did Woody's. Um, I'll pin it again, just a sec. Woody, Woody's like, "I'm done with this shit. I'm leaving." All right. So, did we do one for Yorp? Did we make him pay for his crappy label ones yet? It will not let me type the word Yorp. You're Toro again. There, Yorp. They were $3. Okay, thank you. He's oh, that's right. He didn't want it. I was giving you a deal because you had two. Yeah, Bishy says tough shit. You're getting it anyway. I was giving you a good deal because it had a crappy label, but you said you wanted. Oh well. Okay, that was fun. Ohio says tough titties bra, and you can't see it because those are banned words. All right, I'm all locked up. Where are we going, Bishy? Butterfly's probably starving. Thank you guys. I'll be back at some point this week. Sunday I'll be doing old stuff in the morning. Um, Probably do some paper next week and some 8-track sorting. Um, yeah, and I may try to take pictures or do videos or something of the stacks in there. I don't know. When we go to Bubby, yeah, we can go to Bubby. We're gonna go to Bubby because Bitchy wants to go see Bubby. Stick with the raid. I'm all walked up on the computer. Stick with the raid and go see Bubby for a second, and then you can leave if you're not into what Bubby's slinging over there. Thank you, Bishy, and thanks everybody that bought stuff. I'll get this stuff out tomorrow. Have a good night, guys.